Welcome to the madness!
Hey, how's it going, folks? Today's Steffi, and welcome back to another episode of Ducking Around, a series where we play random games, and today we're playing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Blind playthrough. Okay, right, so before we carry on or start or anything, I want to apologise over the lack of volume for the character voices over the last couple of episodes. I only noticed it when I was editing the second, yeah, I noticed it when I was editing the second episode of this playthrough. I put the master volume down a little bit too much, so I'm going to bring it up to about 70. It's just that with my mixer settings on my OBS, the volume can be a little low, so let me just bring it up to 80, I think. That should be about fine, I think. It's just the music could be a little bit too... the music could just be a little bit too loud in certain places. I'll bring it up to 40, and the rest are fine then, yeah? I think so. Okay, so that should be a little bit better. You know, I'm still balancing audio and all that. It's just, the problem is I'm using a one-screen setup, so it's not like I can have, like, the gameplay, like, on one screen, and then my OBS on the second one, so we'll get mods of both. Although, to be honest, that is an idea for the future. I am actually looking to potentially get an upgrade in the near future, but I'm fine with stuff I've got to know. So yeah, so anyway, let's get back into this. So in the last episode, we've ran into two new characters. We got,
meditate on your mistakes.
I think
Might make you feel
that might be about right. Yeah,
always be ready for the worst.
we ran into Lan, and we ran into Windog, and we went over there. We actually went into the we actually went into their backstories and stuff. Now, there was one little thing I noticed there. Undetectable. This character's alignment cannot be determined for unknown reasons. Usually this indicates that the character is enchanted or possesses an enchanted item that interferes with the determination of their alignment. That's actually pretty cool. Ah, something to do with this. Amulet. Yeah, we'll see what that is in the future. And what is this? Wait, what? One stacking bonus? Oh, that's right, because we gave her the braces of armor. That's right, so it doesn't work. Oh. The braces as it just wear armor, though they're wearing armor. Like most bonuses, armor bonuses, stack of armor bonuses. Oh, so it's bonus, right. Okay, so there's no point wearing that then. I guess that's for non-armor wearing creatures then. Okay, well, tell you what, we'll give you that then. That should increase your AC. Yep, increase your AC by 19. That's fine. You don't have any armor. So, well, you're armor class 17, that's fine. Actually, maybe we should give that to you instead, actually. But then again, Lan's going to be a little bit more up close with his flurry of blows. Okay, so yeah, that's basically everything. So yeah, hope everyone is doing well. Everyone's doing fine. Okay, let's carry on. Right, so get across, so we're going to do rubble.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Okay, rolling dice. Most of the game's mechanics are based on the rules of the tabletop RPG Pathfinder, which uses dice for determining outcomes of various actions. The most commonly used die has 20 sides, denoted in the rules as a d20, when the die you roll during attacks and skill checks. When you need to roll dice, a specific type of roll is denoted by xdn, where n is the number of the size of the dice you use in this case, and x is the number of dice roll. For example, 1d20 means the result can be from 1 to 20, roll of the 20-sided die, or 2d6 means from 2 to 12, roll 2 6-sided die and add the results. Trying to get over this rubble, your character line got the result 27, and this result in the sum of the dice roll, which is 20. And various modifiers is the ability skill bonus. The check's difficulty was 14, since 27 is not lower than 14, the attempt has been successful. And Lion gets some experience because of the way we got set up. So basically, those who successfully do the skill check will get the experience instead of everybody. This way, it keeps things a little bit more interesting. So people might level up more often than others. Okay then, right. Oh, that's right, formation. That's what I want to do. Okay, so regarding formation, let's get Julius and let's get Seal up there. We'll put I forgot her name already. Charlotte in the middle, and then we'll bring Windog here, and we'll bring Lan. We'll put him on the centers. Put him on the circles like that, I think. Yeah, that works for me. What's your name again? Camellia, that's it. Right. Okay, without further ado. Yeah, tab, that's why we hold it. Oh, holy crap. Giant spider. I hope nobody's arachnophobic. Yeah, jeez, look at the size of the bastard. Young giant spider and giant spider. They're actually a bit bigger than the ones in Pathfinder. Yeah, they're bigger than the ones in Kingmaker. Oh, okay, that's not gonna be good, but it's fine. Okay, combat log. Every event is documented in the combat log in the bottom right corner of the screen. There you see the results of the rolls, your characters and enemies, make skill checks, and other many things. If you're unhappy with the way a fight goes, check the details of the rolls and might find some information that help you optimize your tactics. Yeah. Okay, so we got a lore check. And yeah, a lore check. Okay. Lovely. Okay, so Giant Spider, Nurture Venom, level 3, hit points 13 out of 13, flat footed. Okay, medium size, initiation 3, immune to compulsion and charmed. You got trip, defense plus 8, dexterity of the Weaver, immune to web and web attacks, and then you got poison, which can poison us. Yeah, so basically it's really interesting. It's really, really good idea to have somebody with the lore nature check. Okay, Wendock. Okay, let's see. You have point blank shot. We're going to turn that on just in case we do get into 30 feet range. I don't think anything else. You do have Aspire Rage except effect, but nobody's raging at the minute. So let's just get into an attack. Did we get the one in the back? No, we got hit. Okay, it's end turn. Okay, Giant Spider's going to come forward. Oof. Okay, we got the hit there. Beat 17, but luckily we saved on our fortitude checks. We're not going to get poison. Okay, Lan. Let's come up to. Actually, we do get 2 attacks for a full. You got a BAB bonus of 2 already? Is that because of Flurry of Blows? Yeah, he gets 2 attacks already? Wow. What from? That's... yeah, apparently he has a... Yeah, apparently he has a BAB of... Yeah, apparently he can attack twice. That's good. Okay, we could go Perfect Strike. Point blank shot. Where we are within 30 feet, so let's try it. Nice. Dies by a dies. Okay, yep, we're done. Okay, Julius, we can't do anything because we are... Yeah, even we're fighting defensively. You can't do anything, so let's move up a little bit. That's because of his curse, unfortunately. Okay, Camellia. I don't think we relative cures, but we do have a large person. Which I don't think we need to do right now. Let's cast Divine Sap. They'll put you on the front line though. Let's switch to here. Yeah, switch to here. And okay, just in range. Okay. Force you save, so we dealt 1 damage, I spent nothing. Okay, Sealer, I think we charge. No, we can't because we're fatigued. Okay, we can't really do anything, but we'll move forward with Sealer. We've got fighting defensively on, I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay, we've got fighting defensively on, we'll wait. Okay, he's moving forward onto... Yeah, that's a miss, perfect. Okay, now we need to get into a flanking position. Now the reason why is because the way ranged attacks work in... Pathfinder is that if you have an enemy that's in melee range of an ally, they gain what's known as a soft cover bonus, which is a -4 attack modifier on the person making the ranged attack. Now, luckily enough, there is a beat that takes this away. But yeah, see, we don't have it. But at the same time, however, if you do have an ally that's in range of or an ally or an enemy or an object or something, you see that -2, they gain a soft cover bonus, which is a -2. So if you don't have the feat... Actually, does Windeck have the feat? That's a good question. Precise shot, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, you can shoot or throw ranged weapons at an opponent engaged in melee without taking a -4 penalty in your attack roll. So basically, that plus soft cover, if you didn't have that feat, that plus soft cover, your attack modifier would be a -6. So positioning is very important. Okay, so we can get across that way. Let's get this loot here. Loot! Okay, so we got Bizora, reagent used to brew potions and scry scrolls, caustic mold, and 2 fairy mushrooms. Okay, cool. Some more loot over here. We've got 3 coal, 16 gold coins, 2 scrolls of lit like runes, beautiful, and a bone meal. Okay, we could carry on going this way, but I think we want to go over this way because this will get us to another. This will get us to a treasure, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, we've got small earth elemental. Okay. Len. You take the shot. Perfect. Okay, so we've got a surprise round. Good, good, good. Just finished it off. Very nice. But there's another one there. Okay. Sailor's done moving. Windog, I think we don't have attack. We don't. Right, you come back. Let's keep positions if we can. Come here. We're going to move to here. Protection from evil. Power attack staggered, yeah. Okay, now we can move in. Right, I think it's probably best if we come up to here. We'll do ourselves a defensive wall if we can. Windog, yeah, we can attack from here, but the stone elements will move forward and might actually be in range to engage her, so... Sure. We'll take a shot. Good hit. And then we'll go with fighting defensively. He's going to come forward. Target is going to be Julius. Okay, interesting. No, it's not. It's Lan. That's simple enough. Questionable AI. Good perception. Nice. Okay, we've got a cure. Oh, beautiful. 1 to cure light wounds. 1 friendly creature within touch range will half if used to damage. Cure, got 15 charges. And we can channel positive energy that cures 1d8 points. Nice. Of positive healing. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, that solves our healing troubles for a while. I don't think we... I was going to say, I don't think we need to rely on it as of right now, but it's very useful to have, especially when we don't have skills, when we don't have spell slots. The only problem is, however, it does not regain charges. It's most of the ones in Pathfinder. Once you use the charges up, that's it. Okay. Okay, Lan, let's go. Nice. Yeah, so I'm pretty much going to be doing surprise attacks with Lan. Okay, so we've got spitting. Let's move over to this direction. Yeah, I'm going to be doing surprise attacks with Lan. Okay, let's get Camellia up to... Let's get her up to here. You staggered, you can't really do much. You come up to 10, I suppose. Okay, Sealer, come up to here. And hoping that giant... Okay, there we go. Right. Let's move to here. Now, you don't have a second attack, so you don't need to worry about this. Just one attack for now. Perfect. Have we got one more coming down the path? I think we might have one more coming down the path. So let's just wait for a minute. See, Julius has a large person. Do we go Divine Favor? Light of the Angels. Oh. Oh, yeah, this is from our Mythic class. So, Light of the Angels. All creatures within 20 foot sensitive in character. You summon a soothing light, warming the hearts of your allies, and obscuring the vision of your enemies. Each ally within a 20-foot range gains 1 temporary hit point per hour, and enemies become dazzled for 1d4 rounds. Interesting. Do we actually have it on our... Do we actually have the path now? No, it doesn't say. No, it doesn't say. No, I do know, like I said, I do know that there's times where you can change your mythic path, I believe, but we're going to try and keep his angel as much as we can for the remainder of this game, because this is the one he's going to be using. But I'm not sure if... actually, I know there's different ones, but I'm not sure if there is chances to change as you progress through the game, or those choices at the beginning of the game is what locks you in. I actually do not know. But what I do know is, I just came across this today, but I've not seen them. There you are. Is that apparently there's a good and a bad ending to this game.
They'll beg me to stop!
Okay, missed that. Interesting. Okay,
I'll cut you wide open.
perfect. I am playing a normal, right? I hope so. Okay, attack. Every attack during the combat entails the following calculations. First, the attacker must make an attack roll and compares the result to the target's AC, armor class, to see if the attack was hit or miss. If the attack hits, the attacker makes a damage roll to see how much damage it deals. Attack is an attempt to harm an enemy during the combat. To make an attack roll, you roll d20 and add various bonuses and penalties from the equipped weapon, various abilities, active spells, and other factors. The sum of all these numbers make up the attack roll result, and that is compared to the target's AC. For example, For example, your enemy spitting giant centipede has an AC equal to 12. The result is the sum of the following factors. Oh wait a minute, I think I went down a little bit too much. Did I? Oh, here we go. For example, the last combat your character Camellia attempted to attacked the enemy spitting giant centipede. You got 16. Let's break down the result. Oh yeah, it's here. Sorry. Okay, so rolling the d20 results in 8. Attack bonus 8 plus 1 from the base attack bonus plus 4 dexterity plus 4 for Corsair and over 2 for flanking. Armor class. Armor class is a statistic that determines how hard it is to damage a creature, whether due to heavy armor, nimble evasiveness, protective magic, or something else. To overcome AC and damage the target, you need to make an attack roll and get a result equal or greater to the target's AC. A roll lower than the target's AC results in a miss. Every creature base AC is 10. This number is modified by number of bonuses and penalties related to the armor equipped, dexterity attribute bonuses, abilities, active spells, and other factors. For example, your enemy spitting giant centipede has an AC equal to 12. The result is the sum of the following factors: AC 12, base value 12, difficulty minus 2. Oh, difficulty, that's right. I thought it was soft cover. Dexterity bonus plus 2, natural armor plus 2. To see your character's AC attack bonus, select cards, open up the inventory. And then damage. To make an attack, your characters need weapons. Some swing swords, some bite with mandibles, some burn the enemy with a magic fire. The damage a successful attack deals depends on the weapon itself, the result of a dice roll, and various factors such as the target's resistance and vulnerability to certain types of damage. For example, your character Camellia attacked the enemy's spitting giant centipede and dealt 5 damage. Let's break down this result. 1d5 equals 5 piercing swords, cold iron rapier. Combat damage reduces the target's HP. When HP counts reaches 0, a player character faints and an enemy dies. A character's hit point can go from below 0. A character can survive as long as the number of the negative hit points is lower than the Constitution ability score. When negative hit points reach this number, this character dies. Yeah. It's not the best. But it's not the worst either. Okay, got some loot. Loot! Okay, so we've got fine feather. Nice. Masterwork like crossbow, we'll take that. 28 gold coins and 2 bowls of bone meal. Okay, let's keep going forward. Ooh, fucking hell! Oh, I hate that. I hate it when spiders do that. When they, you know, on the web, that's like the one thing that really fucking... Oh, that's like the one thing that fucking freaks me out. It's not the fact of the walking or climbing up walls or anything, it's just when they fucking descend on webs. I hate that so much. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's just a video game, Deafy. It's just a video game. Okay, right. Yeah, we've got a clear line of sight here. I might as well finish that guy off. Nice. Oh, yeah. Okay, do you want to move? Yeah. We'll this way and get a little bit of a better sight. Okay, one dog. Yep.
I'll rip you apart!
Okay, Julius, again, we can't do anything, but we can cast. Can't go with Flick Wounds, can we? Nope. That's Dismiss spell. Can I do any... yeah, I can do some range stuff. Sir, nice that. And a dace, a little bit of damage while we're winging. Sealer, you are in range. Let's take off fighting defensively so we don't get the -4 attack modifier.
Take you!
Oh, good night. Chunky Salsa is my friend Dave from CRPG Dungeons and Dragons, like likes to say. Okay then. Okay, alright, so we've got Karma. Okay, we'll take that. Pearl, we got a great sword. Ooh, nice. And we have ourselves a light shield. No. No, 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 no. We do have a great sword. It's 2d6 slashing. I wonder if I should put that on instead. It's not the weapon we're going for. Oh, by the way, Karma is a 1d6. That's a monk weapon, however, so we can give that to whatever we want. Actually, do you know what? I think I might put that on, actually. Yeah, Give him a great sword for now until we get the weapon I really want. Sure. Okay, let's keep moving. Okay, cutscene. Okay, no voice acting, that's fine. Window glances at Lan, who is fixing his slip bowstring and quickly walks over to you. Her cat-like eyes glow from beneath her hood.
Listen here, you.
I don't know who you are and where you come from, but you and I are the only two people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you. Don't show the light of heaven to soul. Don't you want to save those kids lost in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Soul is hesitant for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to find them, or whatever's left of them, without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my own life. Wendrock slows. You and your friends. You can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find a way out to the surface. Lan is sure that the light should be shown to the mongrels. Lan. Wendrock grimaces and a guttural husky snarl fills in her throat. He wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? To me, it sounds like that word. Again, YouTube and its guidelines. Yeah, honestly, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how, like, whenever that word is mentioned, the system flags the video. And, I don't know if, that makes it where you get an automatic email or you get the fucking information box at the bottom and all that. Yeah, I don't want to take any risk. The worst part of that tribe is might actually take his words to heart and follow his needs. I thought you considered the Mongols to be great warriors. The descendants are great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness, that we are strong and can do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people. But it's the one thing to go hunting in the caves, and another to fight in a shield maze. When Dog leans closer, pupils dilating. I've been there. I spent my whole life training so I can make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. There's a couple of monsters with a whole world out there waiting for us. That's what we thought. But we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge, it's cunning and full of traps. It's dark as the primordial night, and if you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you, and soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. Wendell looks away. I have to learn from my friend's mistake. I have to step over the bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again, and it will happen again if a coward of ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea of where they're going, or because Lan believes in a glowing sword will solve our problems. Okay, I'll think about it, let's go. Don't show the chief the light, and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. Wendell nods. I don't trust her as far as I can throw her, personally. Leaving a location. Click this location and leave a location. Icon to leave a location. To leave, your whole party needs to be in here. Before leaving the location, you'll be able to review and collect all the loot you left behind. Now let's go to the Nether Realm. And besides, I don't know what happens in the shield maze. But I'm going to follow my same choices as I made when I first tested this game out. Yeah, see, we're all fatigued now. Alright, let's see if we can get some rest then. Okay.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Can we talk? If you can hunt, you're welcome to stay. If you can hunt, you're welcome to stay. Somebody fishing. I don't even want to know what's happening up there.
No, backwards!
Lan and Wendell are always dragging it back trash from the caves. No offense. Would you look at that? Uplanders. Okay, I'll see. Your first impression of the Mongol village is a squalid dump with the oldest to match. Squalid dump, yeah, with the oldest to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom, and deformed shadows slope between the huts. You see some mongrels gutting white eyeless fish, while others are repairing fishing nets. All sign of normal village life, but tense expectation hangs in the air. Chief Soul. A heavy-set, eyed mongrel slowly shuffles his way towards you. The hair on its head grows on limp, wispy strands, and his face has a distinctively rat-like appearance with pronounced teeth, and you hear a rattling sound in his chest with every upbreak he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other one gleams with moisture. A blandish, eh? In time shall punish, indeed. Chief Soul, we found the angel's sword, and we found the one who can wield it. Lan points at you. You had a vision, and now the angel's sword, together with the lights of heaven, are somehow inside him. Gather the tribe, anyone who could hold a weapon. The young one's still alive, and we'll save him. Soul raises his hand with ragged, broken fingernails. Lan, always dreaming, always talking. You're too hasty, for your own good. It's good to get you in trouble. Soul eyes you up and down. An uplander with light of heaven. That's too good for us. Our kind doesn't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Lan trusts people because he likes to believe. It's not right, Lan. I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Okay. Dialogue options restricted by mythic paths. Throughout the game, you will occasionally encounter options marked as associated with a specific mythic path. These are dialogue branches that embody the spirit of a particular manifestation of mythic powers. In the early stages of the game, these options might be selected in order to gain the opportunities to set out on the correct mythic path. Once your mythic path is set, unique alternatives and accessible to other mythic paths become available to you. Okay, so we can go lawful, speak truth, or lie mistaken. Wendock stares at you intensively like a cat watching a bird and shakes her head in warning. Is someone else from the surface here? Soul points to the side. There he is. Hale and hearty, prim as a peacock. Just like me. Soul laughs but quickly returns to business. It's not good. Too many uplanders. It's not good. It's not right. What are you up to here? You're not one of us. We're not your kind. When the time comes, we'll show you. Not you to us. Yeah. Lan speaks the truth. Yeah. Requires angel mythic path. Reveal the light of heaven. The heavenly flame flares to life as your unspoken command. Bright, pure, dancing with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam pressed through stained glass. The Mongols abandon their task and stare transfixed. The light is bright, but it's not blinding. And it's warm, but its warmth is soul deep. You perform an action that was lawful. Soul is silent for a while. Tears are streaming down his wide, pale face, but the old man doesn't even care to wipe them away. Sure, it's true. The angel does not forsake us, no. He came back from the dead, he came to save our children. Lan gives you a nod of thanks. The scaled half of his face is indifferent, but the human half is visibly relieved, as if he wasn't sure all this time that you would support him. Wendell hisses at you like an angry cat. See those fishermen, those hunters, these hustled men and women? Their blood will be on your hands. Yeah, but the blessing of our angels. We will survive and help the tribesmen. The storm's brewing. What's that? I'm gonna make a quick cut here, but as soon as she said that, it thundered. I am not fucking joking, it thundered. That's an omen, isn't it? Idiot. You see a bright light, and now you think if the maze is no match for you? You always think the worst, Wendu. We're not on our own in this anymore. We're good allies. Well, a couple at least. The Wugger's fighters work 10 battle ones. You'll have the right of it, Lan. But we neithers. We're going to wait. I sent a messenger to summon all of the tribes. It'll take time, yes, but they will all come. They will all come with the light. Wait, Lan. Wait, uplanders. Rest a while in one of our huts. Our home is your home. Lan sighs. Alright, Chief, understood. Let's hope that Let's hope that a few hours isn't the difference between life and death for those kids. If they ask me what took us so long, I'll tell them it was your decision. Wendog only grits her teeth in silence. Yeah. Okay, level advancement. So, combat victories and other achievements give your character experience points. After accumulating a certain amount of experience, your character will gain a new level. This allows you to select a new class or raise their level in the class they already have, along with other advantages such as increased hit points. Okay then, right, so Sealer's got a level up. Okay then, right. Okay, so let's see, we can go Paladin 2. Paladin 2 will increase our fortitude by 4, our will by 3, our BAB by 1, and we learn Divine Grace and Lay on Hands. Okay then. So, Divine Grace, a second level Paladin gains a bonus equal to a charisma bonus, if any, on all saving throws. And Lay on Hands. Begin at second level, a character can heal wounds, her own and others by touch. Each stage, you can use this ability equal number of times equals half her Paladin level plus a charisma modifier. When one use of this ability, a Paladin can heal 1d6 hit points of damage for every 2 Paladin levels she possesses. Using this ability is a standard action unless the Paladin targets herself, which in case is a swift action. Alternatively, a Paladin can use this healing power to deal damage to undead creatures, dealing 1d6 points of damage for every 2 levels the Paladin possesses. Using Lay on Hands in this way requires successful melee touch attack and does not provoke an attack of opportunity. Undead do not receive a saving throw against this damage. Okay. I mean, it would be pretty nice actually, because at 3 we'll get Aura Courage. And we get Mercy as well and Divine Health. I might actually take a level in the Fighter, actually? Paladin Fighter? No, not Ponto, Fighter. Maybe Mutation Warrior? Mutation Warrior? Because what we'll get is, we'll get a BAB plus 1, unfortunately we'll go up by 2 instead of 4. We get combat feat, we get fire proficiencies, but we get, instead of armor training, we get mutagen. Which, a 3rd level, a mutagen, oh no, it's 3rd level, I thought it was 1st. I thought it was level 1 we get that, not level 3. Huh. Actually, I might get that, 3 levels of... Yeah, get 3 levels of, 3 levels of Mutation Warrior. So, a Mutation Warrior discovers how to create a mutagen that he can imbibe in order to heighten his physical prowess at the cost of his personality. This ability functions as the alchemist's mutagen ability, using his fire levels to alchemist level. So basically, these are like little vials which you can take. These like little vials that you can take. They last for 10 minutes, as you can see. For strength, for example, they get a +4 bonus to strength and a +2 natural armor bonus to AC. But instead, we take a -2 penalty to intelligence, and then dexterity is a +4 bonus. Dexterity, 2 to natural armor, and then -2 to wisdom, and then we can bolster our constitution, but a -, charisma instead if we wanted to. That's what I was thinking. That might, like, that would have been pretty cool, actually. Armiger, Hell Knights. No. I think I'll just keep her as a full paladin, unless I want to go War Priest. There's a couple of builds, there's a couple of, like, class choices. I think I'll just go Paladin 2 now, just to get Divine Grace and Lay on Hands, and then maybe Paladin 3 to get Mercy, Divine Health, and then Aura Courage, which would be pretty good for +4 round bows same throws against Fear Effect. And then we'll see where we go for there. So we'll go Paladin 4 now. Okay, we got 3 points. Okay, so our strength is stealth is -6, it's fine, we're not bothered about that. Athletics, world is +4, persuasion, yeah, well, persuasion I suppose, up world. And then I think for the last point, we could go into religion, I suppose. +5, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, Lay on Hands over Lay on Hands Self, Lay on Hands, and Divine Grace. Armor class 22, our BAB's +2 now. Melee attacks +6. Yeah, okay, that's good. Alright, we don't get first level spells yet. Not yet. Okay then, right. So that's that then. Okay then. Okay, so we've still got a little bit left of the episode. So let's have a little look around then. Okay, so animal hide, silver powder, gold coin, and 2 edible moss. You can stay, you can stay. Okay, what's the map looking like? That's pretty decent. Chief Soul. Hunt for resting. Convenience there, we got some loot there. Some loot there. Knife hole. Okay, well, let's go get the loot. Oh, hello. Horgus Gwyrm. Ah, a human face at last. I thought I'd be gazing upon the twisted visages of these troglodytes for the rest of my life. An elderly man in expensive but not ostentatious clothes approaches you. His face is peppered with several healed cuts and bruises and twisted in an expression like strained discontent. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Horgus Gwyrm. Yes, that's Gwyrm. You no doubt have heard of me if you've spent any time at all in the city. I have a business proposition for you. Your name tells me nothing. Who are you? You truly arrived in the city then? Freshly arrived in the city then? Oh, you could have picked a worse time, that's for certain. Only just arrived and the city's been razed to rubble. You should know that you're looking at one of the richest and most distinguished men in Canaveras. I may not be well known as certain swaggering loudmouths who spent their lives trapsating from one ball to the next, but the Gwyrm Trading Company is one of the pillars of the city. I'll have you know. Did you see the marquee in the square? I paid for those. Tried any festival delicacies? You have Horgus Gwyrm to thank for that. Okay, how'd you end up here? For a moment, Horgus's eyes focus on Chameleon before his gaze returns to you. Like everybody else. Down I went, when that accursed beetle cleaved the ground in twain beneath our feet. I'm lucky I didn't break my neck in the fall, and I'm doubtedly lucky I didn't encounter any subterranean cockroaches in my blind wanderings, and instead I came across hunters from the settlement. Although I must say that I first glimpsed their physiognomies, my life flashed before my very, very eyes. But they turned out to be decent chaps, frightening to look at, but able to keep a bargain. You don't speak very kindly to Mongols, even though they saved your life. Kind words of a people with hours to fritter away on pleasantries. Horgus Gwyrm speaks his mind, and he pays for services rendered not with kind words, but with hard coin. I give the Mongols my dagger in exchange for their help. Its handle's worth more than the whole village. Okay, what kind of business proposal? I don't know what's happening on the surface right now, but I'm determined to find out. You have no intention to see out the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. We must find a route back to the surface, to the city, if there's anything left of it. Are you a medium or some kind of oracle? Yes. It's not my field of expertise, but I can see that although you don't wear any divine symbols, you do have divine power. Don't worry, I am not one of the inquisitors from Holrun's gang. I do not care about such things. What matters to me is the reliability of my potential companion. Okay, Holrun. Holrun Shapok. Canaveras' famed prelate, Holrun Shapok, first gained the trust and admiration of the city people by organizing inquisitions against suspected demon worshippers and witches. Holrun and his force of elite witch hunters exposed dozens of cultists and spies, and is said executed many more under suspicion, but with no real proof. These events started the Third Crusade, widely accepted as the least effective but most self-destructive of the four Crusades. Still, Holrun evoked respect and admiration in the population as well as fear and greed to guide the city as its prelate. You are strong. There'll be no trouble to you, but I, alas, am not as fit as I once was. I can't go crawling about through caves playing as scouts. The proposition is simple. Lead me back to the city and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. I suggest we help this man. It is good to have friends amongst the Canaveras elite. We've got a +8, shall we? 2,000 gold. 2,000 gold. Nice. Succeeded. It's not very divine oracle like Deafy. Who cares? Chaotic good. Chaotic good. You want to, get you out if your life is worth more. Okay, ooh, just rolled a 17. We'll just beat it. Jesus. Horace's gaze is piercing. You taking advantage of my dire circumstances? Very well, make it 2,000. Okay, deal. Splendid. In the meantime, I shall sit here in the village. Alright, I have to go. Go on. Don't forget our agreement when you find a way out. Be sure to tell me. What's going on with Chameleon then? Okay, so we've got ourselves a new side quest. The Warstone Legacy. Okay, power twists and warps all who possess it. Once a person becomes accustomed to a special position in society, they develop a condescending attitude to others. This attitude remains even when society itself crumbles around them. Horgus Gwyrm, a man blessed by noble birth and no small amount of superiority, has found himself in unusual circumstances. He persists in clinging to his riches and his powers, even as their value dwindles with every passing minute. So clear a path to the surface of Horgus. Horgus Grunt's first priority is finding a way to the surface. He is willing to pay generously for a guide and hire the finest bodyguards money can buy. Unfortunately for Horgus, the best bodyguards are not in the vicinity. Oh, great, thanks game. And we got devoured by dark dust, so the last chapter to complete the quest, or it will fail otherwise. Yeah, so just need to rest in the huts, that's fine then. Okay then, how long have I got left on my... I have precisely, well, it's literally just gone off now. So I think we will end it here then. So in the next episode, we're going to explore Neferhome. Is that what it's called? Neferhome? Neefhome. There we go. We'll call it Neefhome. Yeah, so we'll explore Neefhome, talk to the locals, see what's what. And then when we're ready and we're rested up, we will head to the shield maze and see if we try and rescue those damn kids. Or those meddling kids, should we say. Right, so anyway, my friends, that's a bit for today's episode. So thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And apart from that, enjoy the rest of your awesome day and hope to see you next time. Take care.